to another round of Tuesday Night Legacy. Do you want to see some magic? Let's get into it. On the left, we have a gentleman that I did not catch the name of, playing the classic burn strategy, trying to get your opponent to 0 as quickly as you can with very cost-effective spells. And on the right, we have Mikkel trying to get you to 10 infect counters as quickly as possible with the poison mechanic that was introduced way back in New Phyrexia. Let's get started. All right, we have Burn player putting a Monastery Swift Spear into play, attacking for 1 damage. This is going to stack up really quickly with the Prowess damage, being able to deal a whole bunch of damage and then grow this and hopefully deal a lot of damage to your opponent. Mikkel taking the first turn off and then putting in a Blighted Agent. This is an unblockable 1/1 that is blue that also has Infect. So the Burn player must deal with this card, or he's going to probably get exploded with with Infect damage. Since you can Invigorate and do all sorts of other things. Yes, the Burn player realizes this, shoots it down with his Rift Bolt. This is going to get a Prowess trigger on the Monastery Swift Spear. We're seeing a Chain Lightning. And that's going to deal 3 damage, bringing Mikkel to 15, attacking. 3 more damage, down to 12. And then playing a Skewer the Critics, which is going to drop Mikkel to 9. Now we do have another Infect creature in play, which is this land, Inkmoth Nexus. We can pay 1 colorless to turn this into a 1/1 flyer. We see Mikkel activate that, get it into play. We're going to see a Scale Up, which is going to make it a 6/4 until end of turn. And then an Invigorate, and 6 plus 4 is 10, and that is going to be 10 Infect damage. We are going to game 2. We see the Burn player deploying the Monastery Swift Spear once again, down to 19. Mikkel draws. And, you know, just like that, this is one of the fastest decks. I think it's Ben Stark was the original Legacy Infect player. I might have that wrong, but feels right to me in my core. Being able to do Invigorate Berserk on a 1/1 is 10 damage each time, so you can win as quick as turn 2 with this Infect deck. The one really fun card that got added within the last year is Legolas's Quick Reflexes, which basically shuts down any ability to interact with this deck, giving your Infect creature hexproof until end of turn. And when it attacks, it kills the thing that's going to get in its way. So it is, it's become very good. Burn player trying to decide what the correct course of action is here. Rift Bolt and Chain Lightning, and hitting for 2. Down to 13. We are going to see a Glistener Elf. This is the 1/1 out of New Phyrexia. Just a 1 mana 1/1 with Infect. Rift Bolting the Glistener Elf is going to prompt a response from Mikkel. Maybe he's going to brainstorm into like a Force of Will or something. That is the other insane part about this deck. No, there's the Legolas's Quick Reflexes, which is going to give it Hexproof, which makes it so that it can't do anything. Just negates that spell completely. Unfortunately, going to have to hold back here, trying to decide if it's better to attack. So there's 2 more damage, down to 10. And this must be in Mikkel's upkeep, and we're going to see an Invigorate, which is very much a bummer, because that means that this thing is a 5/5 until end of turn here. And so if Mikkel's got the Berserk, there's a Noble Hierarch, which is going to give it +1/+1 when it attacks. That's 6 Infect damage. Mikkel getting out his poison counter. So Invigorate, super fun. They get to gain 3 life, but your creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn. So let's see here. The Burn player can deal 4 damage due to Mikkel having 2 basic or non-basics in play, which would bring it down to 6. If he could get through, that would be 2 more damage down to 4. But really, the other card in his hand is Roiling Vortex, which actually could be insanely good here. Yeah, here it is. So whenever Mikkel casts like a free spell, he takes 5 damage. So things like Force of Will, Invigorate, stuff like that. Oh, I don't know. Is that this is this weird... It puts like a roll on it, basically +1/+1 permanently, and I think it gives it hexproof too. So it's just another toolbox. So thinking about this Rift Bolt, whether it's going to go at the Glistener Elf or not, decides to go at face, down to 7. Going for a... What did he pay that extra mana for? Was that a double daze? I'm not 100% certain what happened there, but the burn player is at 9 Infect. I'm not sure why he's paying 2 mana for all these spells. In any case, whatever that extra taxing effect is, it looks like Mikkel takes the game with a bunch of Daze backups and just swinging for 2 for 3 turns in a row. Thanks as always for tuning in, and if this is your first time here, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It helps the metrics, and I'm hoping to break 700 subscribers by the end of the month, so here's hoping for that. Thanks as always to Spellhold Games and Collector Legion for allowing us to record in their play space. And until next time, I'm Eugene, and this is Tuesday Night Legacy.